What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be pulling this motor, just like I mentioned in the last video. It's the next day now and it's pretty early in the morning, so we're going to go ahead and start pulling this motor. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long, but without wasting any time, guys, let's go ahead and get started on pulling that motor. All right, guys, so before I actually start removing the motor or doing anything to it, I want to go ahead and remove both of these fenders and just get them out of the way. That way they're not in my way, because I might have to remove some wiring and stuff. So let's go ahead and start on this fender and then move on to the next one. Alrighty, guys, both of the fenders are off and the hood is off. Now that we have a lot more lighting from the top, now we can go ahead and start taking apart this motor. Alright guys, the motor is out and this is what it looks like. It took me a little longer than I thought it would because there was a couple pins here that I couldn't get out. That's why I had to like wiggle it and stuff, but I managed to get it out. So this is it. We're gonna go ahead and send it out, get it repaired, then bring it back and hopefully it'll start. But as for the car guys, here is what it looks like without the motor. Pretty much here's this buckle right here. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it out and maybe not even have to go too far with cutting it. But here is this side. It honestly, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe I can pull it out, maybe not, but I will have to remove all this, the fuse box and everything. That way I can have better access to it. And here is this side. I believe I showed you guys earlier already, but there's a buckle right there. So next step will be me throwing the wheels on there and trying to get this thing up on the frame machine so I can start the framework on it. Alrighty guys, both of the wheels are on, and now we're probably just going to go ahead and use the forklift to scoop it up from under there. Try to turn the car sideways, and I already went up and lifted my frame machine. And we will probably try to somehow get it in right through here. I think there should be enough space for the car to go in there, and then we'll just, once it's on the frame machine, we should be able to move it back or forward, whatever we need to do. That way we can set it up on the clamps. So let's go ahead and start moving this thing on the frame machine. And there you guys have it. The car is up on the frame machine. I did have to use a chain to pull it forward because we couldn't get it in the center because of this post right here. I moved it to this side so it's a little bit easier without having to risk damaging the rear end of the car. So it's on the frame machine. So now that the car is up on the frame machine, now here is the parts car. Let me show you guys where the damage is on this one. As you guys can see right over there, this thing is pretty messed up. The whole roof is caved, the whole floor is caved, but the main thing, we do have the front end pretty much complete. As you guys can see right here, same color. I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembling the whole front end, and then my buddy will be dropping down the motor. The motor will be off camera obviously, and after he drops the motor, we're gonna start pulling the framework on that one and start replacing the frame rails, and then start mounting all these parts on that one. there you guys have it. The whole front end is already disassembled. Basically, it took me about an hour and a half to take everything off. So let's go ahead and see what exactly I did. So as you guys can see, fenders, everything is off, and also the cooling components are off. I pretty much took everything off. That way he can drop the motor. It's going to be pretty simple for him. And I'll be using both of the frame rails. That's why we're dropping the motor and stuff. But here's all the good parts. There's the fender, hood, and here is the front bumper, and all these little pieces right here. Headlights, cooling components, and then the centerpiece of the radiator support and the crash bar. That's pretty much everything I need here to finish this build. But I'm gonna wrap up the video here, guys, because it is a Saturday and I'm trying to get home a little earlier today. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. If you're new to this channel and you're liking these videos, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends, and follow me on Instagram at Build with Nick. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.